Do you worry about models being reluctant to sign releases or think releases sound complicated? Here's how you can explain releases to models. Hello, welcome to the Getty Images Creative channel. I'm Kelvin. If you enjoyed these videos, please click like and subscribe to see more great tips to help you learn and earn. Model releases. They're legal documents that provide a model's written consent to allow images of them to be used by you or third parties, including for commercial purposes such as in advertising. Model releases protect the model, the customer, whoever licenses the images to them, and you, the one who creates the image. This video doesn't provide legal advice, but these general tips can help you feel more confident when discussing releases. We require model releases if a person could recognize themselves in a creative image. Remember, even if their face is obscured, they may still be recognizable by what they're wearing or doing, their location, or who they're with. Please note that taking shots from behind or with people in silhouette doesn't magically get around our requirement for model releases. For the app or paper version, releases have two main parts: the legal text and the area to fill in. The text can be read in a few minutes, but contains some dense legal language, so give your models time to read it and ask any questions. Releases state that models will not receive any future payment beyond what you pay them in consideration for doing the shoot. That payment may be cash or anything else of value, such as images for their portfolio. Basically, the model agrees that they won't get a cut of your future earnings. By signing, they also accept that content from the shoot will be available for any use, commercial or editorial, except for anything illegal, pornographic, or defamatory. The images could potentially be used in ways that the model doesn't like, such as to advertise products or services that they don't agree with, and models should be aware of this possibility. The release explains that images may be edited or combined with text. Keep some real-world examples of typical uses bookmarked on your phone to share with models. In general, our content is used in the most obvious way. A shot of a man mending a boiler tends to be used on a website advertising heating engineers or in a news article about tradespeople. But something like this is likely to be used for something scary, so the model shouldn't be too shocked if it's used on the cover of a horror novel. The release also mentions a potential use to help develop machine learning algorithms, artificial intelligence, and other technologies. For example, the model's image and biometric data, such as eye color, could be used alongside that of thousands of others to train a photo app to recognize if different-looking people are smiling or blinking. Remember to explain to your model that they're not personally identified in such uses. They should also understand that, while their details are kept on file by Getty Images, they would only be shared with third parties if there was a legal inquiry or dispute. Releases can be filled in the days before a shoot, but most contributors ask models to sign them on the day of the shoot. We very strongly suggest that you do it before the shoot begins. You definitely don't want to shoot all day and later have a model decline to sign it. This other video shows you how to fill in a release, but here are a few important tips. Make sure that you use the correct format for the dates. Ask models to fill in all the boxes, including for ethnicity and gender. Although voluntary, it's in their interest to be correctly represented. Plus, you need the model's correct info for your content to be found in searches. You can only use the info that the models provide in these sections, so don't assume or guess how your model identifies. Please encourage your models to complete all parts accurately and in full. It really helps to get better and fairer representation of all people. Most models are usually happy to sign releases, so long as it's been mentioned as a requirement in your casting call, and showing them practical examples of likely uses can greatly help to reduce concerns for less experienced models, as can showing them the standard license terms that buyers must agree to, which clearly states what the limitations of use are. If you're upfront and honest about releases, you're unlikely to have issues. If you shoot lifestyle but you're not yet an iStock or Getty Images creative contributor, click the Work With Us link in the description to apply to join us and use the code provided. Thanks for watching.